my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum.
It's the last party of the weekend. We are live. 10 drink minimum. We are here in 10 drink minimum studios. We have James in the studio.
Hi there.
Oh, I didn't hear you at all.
Oh, hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Already.
Sweet. And then we have Holly Ann in the studio. You might turn that camera a little so it's
like a.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. And so it's Sunday. We're live. We're here.
We're doing things.
It's hot as a motherfucker.
It is so hot.
We share.
I thought that, when people said that pregnant women feel hotter, that they were lying. They're not lying.
Oh, wow. Really?
So he is now creating his own body heat. So it's like having a cat lay on your lap all day, constantly, all the time. And I can't push him off of me. So.
Oh, geez.
I know. Apparently, I have to leave him in there for 9. So we are down to single digits for the number of weeks until I'm due. So.
Really?
Yes, I'm 9 weeks away.
Wow.
Oh, you're pregnant. Oh, that's what's going on.
Yeah, that's why I'm so large right now.
That'd be all fucked up. I'm all, okay. Now I get it.
That'd be awkward.
So how are you guys doing, man? How's everybody doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good here.
Yeah.
Recovering from yesterday. Fun times downtown.
Yeah. I don't think that mic is on, James.
Okay.
But hold on. Let me make sure.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I'm not hearing him in that mic. Are you hearing him in that mic?
No.
Okay. Do it again.
Okay. Am I here now?
No.
Nope.
Anyway, I'll switch it out.
I'm doing fine. I am not hungover. I don't miss hangovers. I miss drinking. I don't miss the hangover. So that's been kind of nice. Like, we went to the United game, and guess what, guys? Not hungover this morning.
Oh, that is nice. Fancy. You're so fancy now. Whatever. Now, James, try to second that one.
Does it work now?
I don't know. Do it again.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
I can
There
hear
he
me.
is.
Yay.
Yeah. All right.
Hooray!
I'm like talking to that mic, and James like,
Like, we could hear him, kind of. But
kinda, yeah. But I couldn't fully hear him, and there we go. So it's all set. Yeah. Sorry, we're an hour late. My mom said Holly Ann looks beautiful, and you guys are okay for hairy-legged old boys.
Thanks.
I
Thanks,
don't have
Debbie.
hairy legs.
Yeah, James probably shaves them. Get it together, Smiley. Eva Blaylock says in the chat. She's, they're chastising you. But that's why we were an hour late, is because we tried. We had a show with Bells last week, and it kept freezing up. And I was using a laptop, and I think it had just reached its potential. And I just said, "Fuck it," and we switched out, and we got this whole thing working. And so we're back, and we're gonna do an hour.
Yeah.
And then we'll, we're good. The studio's coming together, guys.
It
looks
it's
great.
awesome. And we got to sit around and bullshit for a while.
Yeah,
That's
which we don't always get to do.
Yeah.
And, it's also James's fault that this all happened, because James
Of
let
course it
me
is.
drink a bunch of booze last night, and he chose not to stop me.
I watched them. I just watched them.
Laughed. He's
Cup.
like, hey,
I mean,
yeah.
Chris, I have imbibed with you before, and I feel like somebody could tell you to stop drinking all they wanted.
I would listen.
And
I'm a listener.
If you, I don't know about that.
That's what all my ex-girlfriends have told me. They're all, what a listener.
What a good listener.
I'm just kidding.
You are so good at listening. I can't be with you anymore.
Right.
You know who I thought was going to be hungover this morning?
James?
No.
Jason?
No.
Oh.
Danny.
Wait,
And
what?
not from alcohol. So I have a bone to pick with United.
Oh.
So Danny has been obsessed with cotton candy
Oh.
for the last few
Oh.
weeks, and she hasn't ever had it.
Oh, God.
So we were like, well, we're going to a soccer game. They have cotton candy. Let's get her some cotton candy. Oh my
you
God.
stupid bastard.
First of all, the bag they sell is huge.
Oh, yeah.
It is not resealable.
Mm-mm.
She opened it from the side also. And then she ate so much that she got cotton candy drunk. And then about the 80th minute of the game,
Yeah.
she was so grouchy. She was so over. It was like a drunk human.
Right.
It was insane. Never seen anything like it. I never want to see it again.
Oh, man. So it was Pride on the Pitch, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How was that?
It was so much fun. It was a good game. Nobody won. So this is one thing I wanted to talk about today. As a soccer fan,
Yeah.
I know that there are a lot in like European soccer, Major League Soccer, a 0-0 score happens more than you would think.
Yeah.
And I have heard so many times today and yesterday after the game, we ran into one of our friends like, oh, I can't believe nobody scored. That's not a bad thing.
No.
Okay. It's like a chess game.
It's still points.
It's still points and it's like a chess game. Soccer is a strategic game. Right. So it's kind of like a stalemate. It's not a bad thing. But I think like as Americans, we have this attitude where it's like somebody has to win.
Yeah.
And that's not soccer, guys. But it was a lot of fun. People were surprised that we took Danny to Pride on the Pitch.
Why?
Because there were going to be drag queens there.
Oh, God.
Which apparently is inappropriate. But you know what?
Kids love drag queens.
Yeah, and not only that, but drag queens are kind of my favorite people. I love them. I think they're beautiful and fun. And what?
They are fun.
And I painted Danny's face like a rainbow. It was fun. And we taught her what Pride was, and she was very excited.
And until she got drunk.
Until she got cotton candy drunk. And then she was not excited for anything.
I just think of
a rainbow mask.
Yeah.
A surly grin.
Yeah.
I just think of that little girl. There's like a video of her eating cotton candy, and you can just see her, and she's like, hold on, let me switch it. She's just like, yeah! And then they've made like animations on it where she like turns into like a character from, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's that? Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah. She went Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
It was like that. And I have seen Danny eat sugar. We're not crazy. Like she eats candy and stuff, but oh my God, cotton candy is like a whole, it was like you could tell immediately when the sugar hit her bloodstream because her eyes got real big and she was just talking a mile a minute and you couldn't understand what she was talking about. But then this was the first time she actually got into chanting and stuff like that. So maybe we'll give her cotton candy every time, but maybe just not as much.
You might limit that.
But by the end of it, she was like, I don't feel so good. You guys are right. I shouldn't eat too much candy. So I had to get her water like a drunk person.
Like a drunk person. You had to hold her hair while she threw up.
Luckily, she didn't throw up.
Oh.
But then we get home, and we were trying to get her to fall asleep in the car because you could tell that she was tired. So there's this, like, parents will know what I'm talking about. When kids are tired, they get this burst of energy because they're fighting sleep. And that's when you know you're in the danger zone. Like, if they start acting like that, you better get them home or you better get them asleep because if they don't fall asleep, they're just going to fight sleep and be grouchy.
Oh, yeah.
So we were trying to get her to go to sleep. She wasn't. She was fighting sleep so hard the whole way home.
Jesus.
And then we get home and I like wash the makeup off her face and I'm like, okay, go get bed. She's like, you know what though, guys? I'm not tired anymore.
She's ready to go.
And then she goes, I'm not kidding. I'm not tired anymore. I said, nope, we're not playing this game. You go to bed. It's 2 hours past your bedtime.
Uh-huh.
And she laid down and conked out, thank God. But she was snoring.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Cotton candy, man.
That's something else. I had an exciting last week.
Did you?
Oh yeah. Let me explain what happened. So, full story was, so I'm sitting in my office, and I hear a gunshot. House shakes.
Oh.
So I'm like, well, maybe it wasn't a gunshot. Maybe something exploded because the house is shaking. And so I immediately run to the back. The dog's freaking out. I open the back door. I come outside, and a helicopter is flying over my house so low, I can read the word sheriff on the bottom.
Oh my God.
And then it hovers around to this north side over here, right? And all of a sudden, I see it just keep going around the north side of the house. So then I go back through the house to go see where it's going. I get to the front of my house, and the front of my house looks out at a park.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, I'm like, whoa. And there's to the right, out looking out the window, there's several cop cars. To the left is a second helicopter landed in the park.
That's crazy.
It's literally on the ground in the park. And I see 10 to 15 cops running in a certain direction. The other helicopter that was in the air, I can see him, and he's pointing down, like he's down. He's like pointing to them where whoever is. So the cops get over there, grab a guy, walk him. They're walking him back. I have video of them walking back to the car, and of course, as always, shirtless. Why are people when the cops catch them always shirtless? You know.
Sometimes I don't know if you ever watched a television program called Cops.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes when they run, they like think that if they get out of their shirts, it's gonna. I think they think it's gonna give them like faster running powers,
maybe.
or maybe they think they're gonna be more aerodynamic.
Well, that's not the guy. We're looking for a guy with a shirt on.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it would make sense if they like grease themselves off, right?
Yeah. Like I don't.
Grease themselves up, right? I don't know. It was just funny to me about this whole time. So then they stick him in the car, and then like they proceed for an hour to go look for something, which I assume is the gun that he probably threw.
Oh.
So that was all really, 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 really exciting. So
Or his shirt.
or whatever, drugs, whatever. But I'm pretty sure he shot at the helicopter or shot at somebody, because I heard it,
God.
and everybody's like, "What do you know he shot?" I'm like, "Because I know what a gunshot sounds like."
Well, you sent me a text with like a picture.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that? Is that a helicopter? Because I was just like, why is there a helicopter like on the ground near your house? That's weird.
Like what did
That's not a helipad.
Yeah, when did they like, you know what, we'll just land in this field.
I don't know.
This park.
I mean, I guess that's the beauty of helicopters.
Mhm.
I personally have like an irrational phobia of helicopters. I just find them.
Is it because of Twilight Zone?
No. Well, I mean, I didn't know there was an episode about that, but I'll look it up. I just think helicopters defy physics,
Right.
and gravity.
So here's my thing. If I'm over in the park and flying my drone, and they're like, "You can't fly a drone in the park," I'll be all, "Oh yeah, if I can fly a helicopter into this park, I think the little drone's okay,
I think
man.
it'll be fine.
I think you need to shut your mouth, you know, Karen." I don't know. But yeah, so that shit happened. That was nuts. Smiley and I got to go see live music last night. That was fantastic.
That was great. I had so much fun.
Right. And it was really weird because our friends Get Action played. They opened for Beefcake and Chains last night.
Wow.
And it was really funny because we go, and it's in moonlight.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm wrong here. I'm pretty sure we're still in turquoise color, right?
Yeah.
Which any venue, it's like 33%.
No, turquoise is the best.
Yeah, but still,
It's only 33%.
still only 33%.
Oh. Oh.
Because in Founders, they were like, we can have 44 people normally, so we can only have like, what'd they say, like 18 or something like that.
Oh, I thought it was up to 75%.
I don't think, well, either, well, okay, let's say 75%.
Okay.
Even at that.
Let's say 75%.
It was still really packed, huh?
The fire department showed up, the fire marshals.
Oh no.
And I don't know if they, and then someone's like, oh, they don't care about the people in here. I was like, I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they do. They were just worried about exits. And I'm like, this was like standing room only. And people were like shoulder to shoulder to go from, you're in the Moonlight Lounge, to go from by the door to the bar. I had to like ask people if I could get by them.
Wow. Oh.
So that's more than
Yeah.
75%.
Yeah, that's
You
that's
feel
like,
like-
over 100%.
And I mean, I'm
vaccinated.
vaccinated. Smiley's vaccinated. So I don't really care. But like, I just don't want the people that own it to get in trouble.
Right,
but,
right.
Whatever. But yeah.
Apparently by July 1st, we're supposed to be back to normal.
Okay.
If
Just in time for Blam 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 Day.
Oh, okay.
if more people go get vaccinated.
Well, did you guys?
It's like, I think we need 40,000 more.
That's it.
Yeah.
Did you sign up for the lottery?
I was going to say, did you guys sign up for that lottery thing?
No.
Yes.
Well, you can't, but
I
like
can't.
Smiley did. You did.
Of course I did.
It's like $5 million if you win,
Wow.
or 250,000.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could do that because so basically what's going to happen with me is as soon as Ian comes out,
hmm
I'm going to have them just shoot me up.
Like the baby's sliding out, and they're
Yeah.
putting a needle in your
Yeah.
arm at the same time.
I mean, why not? Yeah, I don't know. So I wonder if I could still sign up for that.
Eva says no drones, but can I get y'all on Helos or CV-22s to report news? Absolutely. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go up in a helicopter ever. Really.
I would love that.
James can. We'll be all in our eye in the sky. James Smiley.
Yeah,
Smiley, how's the traffic?
As I just have a look of glee on my face and cackle.
when I was a kid, I had a friend in elementary school whose mom was the traffic reporter lady in a helicopter for 100.3 The Peak.
Oh wow.
Fun story. I can't remember her name now, but she was a really cool lady.
I'm sure anyone that wants to go up and do
I
that
know.
is probably a pretty cool person.
I mean, that's a pretty cool job if you think about it. I mean, we don't need that now because we have like Google and
Right.
whatever, but that's a pretty cool job if you think about it. It's like, yeah,
Mhm.
guys, I'm flying over I-40 right now, and it just
There seems to be bumper to bumper traffic on the Big Eye right now.
Back then Rio Rancho was so much smaller, so I don't think the traffic was anywhere near what it is now.
We have a backup at the Starbucks right off of I don't know any of the streets over there, but Paradise Hills.
So oh my god, speaking of traffic and whatnot in Rio Rancho, so I've talked about this before, how like the next door in Rio Rancho is so much different than like next door in Albuquerque.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
And oh my god, people lose their shit about the stupidest stuff. And the other day, I'm not making this up.
Okay.
I got a notification for Nextdoor, and I get very excited because I'm very bored these days, and I like to make fun of these people that just I don't know why. I don't know. Anyway, okay, this lady is mad because the garbage trucks that pick
Mhm.
up fucking garbage
Right.
are too dirty.
Too dirty.
Oh.
Let me. So I have. So okay. So let me flip that. So let me do my neighborhood, right? So I was pulling mine up. I wasn't trying to be on the phone, but like, so this is the Neighbors app, and it's got this man stole our mountain bike. That's one of them.
Yeah.
Low life snooping around all sides of our home. Stray dog. Stabbing reported Central Avenue Southwest and 40th.
Oh.
How is that my neighborhood?
That's not even close to you, man.
Robbery reported North Renaissance Boulevard at Northeast and Montano. Still not mine.
Are they doing this by quarters?
Shots fired. Woke me up. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, let's go through my Nextdoor app. Are you ready?
Ugh.
Taco Bell, Rio Rancho, 528. Just wanted to acknowledge and throw out there how nice and friendly the young girl at the Taco Bell drive-thru is.
That's an inappropriate way to flirt.
Anyway,
Right.
it is too hot to walk dogs in the afternoons now.
Okay.
Um,
Wow.
wandering pupper.
Mine homeless broke window.
Okay, so this is the complaint about the garbage trucks.
Mhm.
Okay, trash management in Rio Rancho.
Oh my god.
And I thought it was going to be my complaint about the trash management is like sometimes they don't pick up my trash. That is a valid complaint. Okay. Probably many of us have a problem with waste management service, trash collecting company, in case you're not aware. They're spying on us with cameras. New requirements for us, not for them. Pricing, trying to police what we throw away. Low quality job, and their trucks are disgusting.
Oh wow. I got someone taking a dump on my back porch.
That seems like a valid complaint.
Ah,
Whoops.
oh my god.
So yeah.
Is there a picture?
Take that. There's video.
Oh God,
There's
even
video. So
better.
this is the one that's like the Ring one, where it's like all the people that have Ring cameras.
Oh, yeah.
So there's several footage, but it's kind of cool though because it's like keep a lookout for this person in our neighborhood. They were trying to like they were checking cars to see if they were unlocked, stuff like that, you know. But that's pretty funny. Someone defecated on our back porch.
I can't believe somebody is actually accusing the waste management people of spying.
Right.
Oh, because they can see what's in your garbage.
I don't know. There's been a few posts about that they have cameras on the trucks. I don't know that. So this is the other thing.
Probably for to watch the worker, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. But so like probably also like in case somebody like gets in a wreck or
Oh yeah.
you know, anyway. I've also noticed that people in Rio Rancho are like super paranoid.
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's a lot of them that you're just I love reading the Nextdoor app. So there was in Corrales, so I also get Corrales. Somebody tried to move an old trailer house and it broke. Like the axle broke.
I saw that my friend Ray fixed it.
Oh yeah.
Or you know Ray?
Yeah, Ray. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ray, because this was days long saga where people like, why are there cops just sitting by this trailer house watching it? Who would just dump a trailer house? People had the craziest conspiracy theories that I had ever heard in my life. They thought that like sheriff's department had people arrested and living in the trailer.
That's awesome.
And I fueled that fire so hard
Oh man.
because I am pregnant and bored, and I'm bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored, and I just fuel these fires, fan the flames.
I'm glad you brought that up because I saw something and I've been meaning to talk about on this for the show for so long, and I kept forgetting.
Uh-oh.
And this is by far the most Albuquerque thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
And I hope I didn't tell this already in the show, but I don't think I did. So on 12th Street, north of Lomas, you know, there's like the old Lowe's is right there, and then like that it was a 7-Eleven, now it's like whatever, DK now, whatever. So you go down that street as if you're headed to like Walgreens and Lowe's and all that stuff over there. So there was this big fifth wheel camper in someone's front lawn, and it was pretty bad shape.
Okay.
So on the back of it, it said, "Take me," like we're giving this away.
Yeah.
Well, weeks go by, no one's taking it. And I slowly notice as I'm going, because I'm going to Lowe's a lot to get like stuff for my house, I start to notice that it's starting to get like torn apart. And then like just like a corner of it's gone.
Oh my God.
Then the next time I go, a little bit more of it's gone. Well, I just so happened to drive by on trash day. They're tearing it apart slowly and throwing it in the trash that you wheel over and the people come and dump. And as Albuquerque as they can get, they're like, sooner or later, this trailer will be gone. If we just slowly but surely dismantle it. So I think this in my mind, I think this is what's happening in my mind. All of a sudden on the Albuquerque Reddit, somebody posts it and they're like, someone is dismantling this trailer and throwing it in the trash on a weekly basis to get rid of it. And I think it got enough attention. Finally, the city was like, you need to get rid of this. And they finally had to get rid of it. But somebody was so fucking cheap. They're like, get rid of that trailer. I am. It just takes a while. They're just like slowly throwing it away.
That's such a husband solution to things. Like,
Yeah.
no offense to men. Men are wonderful. I love Hamster. But,
Yeah.
like, sometimes I think, like, if we nag too much at you,
Yeah.
you're like, watch this.
Fuck it. You want me to throw that shit away? I'll throw it away.
I think sometimes I really
Yeah.
honestly think Hamster just tries to see how long he can get away with something,
Right.
you know? Okay, so I think I made Hamster. I didn't make him mad. He very rarely gets mad. You guys know him.
Yeah.
He's such a sweetheart, but last night I lost his brand new pride scarf.
Oh,
from
no.
So we left it under a chair. I should have put it in the bag.
Oh.
And so if you don't know, soccer fans are obsessed with these scarves, and Jason is, he's no exception.
I have like 3 of them.
Yeah.
No, I have 4 of them. 3 of them.
He
3 of
loves these things. He has them for Liverpool. He has that, like, he's part of like the Liverpool official fan club, and they sent him a scarf.
Oh, he's in
and,
a
like,
gang.
He's in a gang.
Oh, all right.
So if
to
anybody
know.
found a pride scarf last night, I will pay good money to get it back.
Well, did they not sell anymore?
I don't know. I think they only sell them on Pride Day because it was a pride scarf.
You can still go to the store and see.
Yeah.
We'll have Pete. We're gonna have Pete on the show soon.
I'll talk to
So-
him about it. We're like, hey, Peter, you have
You
any
guys
more?
lost and found. You guys have lost and found there?
No.
Is there one just laying around? Maybe I don't know.
I felt
Could you check
so
for
bad.
us?
I felt so terrible because he does. Honestly, I feel like I should shout him out. He does so much for me
Yeah.
and for Danny. Like he really works his butt off so that I could stay home and take care of Danny. But I was like, the one thing he was so excited about, and then it was, and he was so nice about it. He's like, it's okay. I'll just get one next year. Like,
Aw.
Oh,
I'm like, oh no, which makes you feel so much worse. Because I was expecting him to be like mad, and he was just like, "It's okay, we'll just go next year and get
Man.
one."
He's got the game down, man. He's got that shit on point, man. You're like, he's gonna yell at me. And he's like, it's okay, honey. I'll just get one next year. And you're just like, it's just
His
like,
eyes twitching.
it's like, no, he's just like, and he's like sad, and you're like, and you feel worse. Like,
Yeah.
it's one of those situations. It's like the equivalent of your mom going, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, I've started saying that to Danny,
Ugh.
and I noticed that it
Why?
really. We can't help it.
So
Like you
mean.
become a mom, and it just happens. It comes out of your mouth. Because the truth is, when we do say that, it means that you have done something
Yeah.
that we have told you a million times.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
You're better than this. You know better.
Or-
You know better.
Have you done? Are you prepping up for like when she like goes, yeah, mom, I'm gonna go with my friends to the movies, and you're like, okay, make good choices.
I already tell her to make good choices.
Oh yeah.
Because the thing is, even at 5, sometimes she'll go in the backyard and she does dumb shit. Where I'm like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen you do, Danny. Like she stacked these like wobbly fucking tables.
No, no.
So she could look in the neighbor's backyard to see if their little girl was
Oh.
back there.
Oh,
Because she has made fence friends with the little
Ah.
girl. And I look out there, I'm like, what are you doing? And she goes, obviously,
oh,
that's how she starts. I am on these tables. Like, is that a good choice, Danny? Is that a good choice?
I thought you were gonna say she stacked up the table so she could watch the neighbors, and I was gonna be like, what's wrong with that? That's totally fine. You know, you gotta
you got to spy.
you gotta write in the neighbor app like people in the neighborhood are doing this wrong. You know?
Well, she probably, if she did spy on people, she probably got it from me because you know how I always have to find the serial killer in my neighborhood. Remember when I
Right,
lived in
right.
the apartment, it was the guy above me. Now it's this guy, Bruce, in our neighborhood. And there were cops at Bruce's house a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And I went outside and I was like, oh, there's cops at Bruce's house.
Serial killer.
And he's sitting out there. Netflix will be here any day now. I got it.
Netflix will just be here making a movie automatically.
Yeah. And I'll be,
You've already got your statement ready. You're
yeah,
all.
I'm not going to be one of those people that's like, I can't believe. I'll be like, nah, I knew.
Yeah,
Write this down.
uh,
I knew.
that motherfucker. Let me tell you how he took his trash out. First of all, we had this table stacked up in the yard, and we were watching this fucking guy every step of the way.
Isn't that right, Danny? Uh-huh.
Yeah, we had a GoPro head over the fence watching. learning.
Apparently, they should be less paranoid about the garbage trucks and more. There are things about him that I'm like, what the hell? So he runs like a halfway house and he gets checks for people, but he doesn't seem all that stable himself. And he wears a helmet when he drives.
What?
Is he on a motorcycle?
I don't want.
No.
I don't want to wear a helmet whenever I ride my bike.
Yeah, no, he wears a helmet when he drives.
Like a race car driver?
No, I mean, yes, but like, no.
Does he have like a
What's his name?
5-part
What's his name?
harness?
His name is Bruce.
Brucey was a race car driver.
Oh my God.
He never won a race.
Apparently, his
What's the
mom
face?
started him wearing a helmet, and he just keeps it, which is another red flag for a serial killer.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna end up doing an episode of True Consequences
Oh,
on Bruce. I
yeah.
can tell
So we were watching Bruce every day.
every day.
He'd get in his car, put his helmet on, and then he'd stop and look at the camera. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing, but he wore a helmet when he drove a car.
So I wouldn't have even known he existed had he not come to our house looking for our landlord, and he had a notebook with him, and he wrote down everything that was said in that conversation. And I was like, oh, this guy is weird.
Like a stenographer? He was just all.
Yeah,
Was
like
it in shorthand? How did he keep up?
he just wrote, and then I think he just made little notes. And then he was like, what is your whole name? Why are you here? Okay.
Oh wow.
And I was like, and this guy seems interesting. And then I started asking questions about him because my roommate has lived there his whole life, and his stepdad grew up in that house alongside Bruce. They were like neighborhood kid friends or what, not friends, but like they knew each other. And the more I find out about him, the more I'm like, oh man. Yep. There it is.
He's a crazy.
And I'm not excited for a serial killer. I'm never excited.
No.
But I will say it is one of my lifelong goals to be like that person on a Netflix special that's like, no, I knew it.
I
knew it because every person ever is like,
They just quiet. You never knew they was even
I just
home.
can't even believe it. How can you not believe it?
They'd bring us a
Sandra.
casserole. They brought us a casserole when my mama died. It looked like there's a lot of blood in the casserole, but we ate it anyway.
Well, it's like, oh, he kept to himself and he didn't talk to you, and he was like, he worked weird hours. Oh, okay, yeah, that wasn't suspicious at all.
Yeah, no one's ever like, oh, that guy's Smiley. You know, the one that's always like passed out on his porch, like with the key like into his door, like so close, not quite home. That guy,
Right.
he's not a serial killer. He doesn't have his shit together enough.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I went on a tangent there.
That's okay.
But this is what pregnancy has done to me, guys.
Oh,
I have a
boy.
lot of time to think. I'm sober all the time.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
It's a lot of it's a lot of self-reflection. It's a lot of research.
I went into, you know what I did Friday night?
What?
So we went and had Dominican food, my friend Alex and my friend Marisa and I. And then I had bought us a ticket to the drive-in to go see Urban Cowboy at the drive-in.
I saw that. I was so jealous.
So we get there, like this is interesting to me. So everyone like, and it's so funny, like so many people don't know we have drive-in. Like, first of all, there was drive-ins the whole time during COVID.
Yeah.
Yep.
But there was a lot of like, just for the moment drive-in theaters, I guess you could call it. But like the one at the Balloon Fiesta Park was always meant to happen.
Yeah.
And so
it was in the works.
yeah. So you go out there, and I guess before the movie, so the movie started at 9 because you have to wait till it gets dark.
Right.
So pre-movie, they had a country band.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and we got there just as they were finishing. But
Oh,
anyway,
that's perfect for Urban Cowboy.
yeah. And I love that movie, but it's hard to watch now.
Right.
There's so much domestic violence in it. And
Oh yeah.
there's a scene like where Wes Hightower, which is played by God, what is his name? I always keep forgetting his name. Let me pull it up real quick. Urban Cowboy Cast. First of all, that movie would never be made today just because you would start saying what the movie is going to be about, and they'd be like, "Get the fuck out of my office!" Like a
Go back to the
mechanical
drawing board.
bull.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. God, what is the guy's name?
Wait, I'm sorry. You just Googled it, and did it say Urban Cowboy Hotel in the Catskills?
I don't know, but Scott Glenn is the guy. So there's a scene where like he's like an ex-con. He's like living in the trailer behind Gillies, and so Deborah Winger's character started dating him after she left John Travolta,
Right.
and she shows up home with groceries, and he's all, "Home kind of early, ain't you?" And she's like, "No." And then all of a sudden he like knocks on the bathroom door and it opens, and it's like the other waitress that works at the Gillies, and she's all, "Sorry," and like walks out, and he comes out of the bedroom and he's all, "You know, a man like me can't be faithful." like what? Like what? That's a wow. You know, a man like me can't be faithful. And then of course he's like, "Did you buy cigarettes?" And she like throws them at him, and then he just like slaps her and like grabs her by the hair and makes her pick him up off the ground. It's like rough to watch.
That would never get greenlit now. I don't
No,
think.
hell no. Then there was a scene where he like drinks the mezcal with the worm in it and he eats it. Oh, it's like, bleh.
Bleh.
But so that was my Friday night. But it was like I went with two women, and I was like, before this movie starts, ladies, I'm gonna need you guys to keep it in your pants. I know you're gonna get pretty hot and heavy during this movie with like these cowboys riding a mechanical bull around.
You know what? I don't get lady boners for anybody in Urban Cowboy.
No?
No. Obviously the one that I get lady boners for is anything Patrick Swayze is in.
Oh.
And mostly my number one movie for him is I have pregnancy brain, and I forgot the name of one of my favorite movies. It's also one of your favorite
Roadhouse.
movies. Roadhouse. I watched that movie and I literally am like, shh, Patrick Swayze's on the screen. Just don't ruin this.
Right. I'm trying to pull it up and see if there's an actual like, because like everybody that sees the movie is like hashtag Pam or hashtag Sissy. So let's see, Sissy from Urban Cowboy. Let's pull her up. Let's see here, Deborah Winger as Sissy. Okay. So you see her there. Let's pull up another one. I'll put this on the screen as well. And I don't want this to affect it, but Pam, the actress, is actually from Albuquerque.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So let's see here. Let's share to the screen. Let's see here. So we have Sissy Urban Cowboy. Boom. So that's Sissy.
She's cute.
That's Pam. Who do you think is hotter?
That's easy, dude.
Yeah.
That's Pam.
Pam.
Really?
Team Pam.
I
Hell
think
yes.
Sissy is.
And it's always the women that are like, I think Sissy's hotter, and it's always the men that are like, Pam.
She's more natural.
Yeah. And
Also, the photo that there is not.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Pam for sure.
I think Sissy's
I don't know. I just don't. I mean, they're both hot. Don't get me wrong. So you're team Sissy, and then
Yes.
James and I are team Pam. Okay.
I feel like that's how it always is, though.
It is. It just seems to be because everybody else was like both the girls there were like team Sissy, and I was like, no way. I would go, but
Well, hopefully, the girls would want the manlier looking girl, right?
Oh my God, what? Jeez, James. Just like, let me throw some gas on this real quick.
Not even gonna touch it.
Oh my
I'm
God.
I'm sorry,
that's-
Sissy kind of looks like a boy. Like that's why I don't like.
What?
I'm not into that.
And she is tomboy in the movie. She's like riding the bull.
I just think
uh,
she's cool.
She's also like her job is like picking up car. What do they call that? Tow truck driver.
True.
So Pam,
Maybe there
Pam
is something
you
to that, James.
Pam is just her dad's wealthy and owns the oil refinery that Bud works
Which
at.
is every man's dream, just to have a rich girl.
Yeah. But if you see the movie, spoiler alert, he does leave Pam for Sissy because he still loves her.
Because Sissy is awesome.
Our friend Brandon, a friend of the show from Founders, said that it's the most Albuquerque relationship movie.
Yes.
A couple gets together, buys a trailer,
Yes.
cheat on each other,
Yes.
and then get together later
Yes.
after lots of fist fights.
That describes almost all of my relationships.
So yeah,
Huh.
The land of enchantment.
How enchanting. So okay, my cat is a moron. I have so many things going on. So our cat had kittens again. And they're
again.
yes. Well,
Wait, oh.
like
I was like
a few weeks
okay.
ago,
I was like,
Ooh.
wait a minute, is that even like physically
they're
possible?
they're mobile now, right? But for
Ah.
some reason, she moved them under our bed in
Oh,
our
man.
bedroom, which is the hot spot for the animals, right? Like Mitchell and the other cats. So we don't know what the fuck she was thinking. So we get home from the game last night, and she beat up Mitchell for just trying to get in his bed.
What?
And we're like, what the hell's going on? And Jason comes in. I was taking a shower, and he's like, we have a problem.
Oh no.
There's kittens under our bed, and Mama is being super protective, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, shit. Mama cat, what the fuck are you doing? That's the dumbest place you could put them. So today she figures this out, and she's like, it was all night last night, meowing, hissing, like. So finally today she starts moving them, but it's a huge thing because they're bigger now. They're not little tiny kittens. They're like,
She's got to drag him across the house.
like all the way to the other side of the house. And I saw the most relatable mom moment from a cat, and I laughed so hard.
Yeah.
So I'm watching her. She got the other two kittens perfectly fine.
Mhm.
And then she comes in our room and she's meowing and being annoying. I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? Why are you just standing here meowing? And then I figure out that she can't get the last one.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh my God. So she finally coaxes this kitten out. And she's like, okay, I'm going to get this cat to like follow me because it
Mhm.
wouldn't let her pick it up. And so she coaxes it out, tries to corner it, tries to grab it. And the kitten jumps over her and runs away. And she just was like, meow. I literally looked
She's
her.
just defeated.
I looked her in the eye and I was like, I feel you, girl. I know that feel. It took her 4 hours to wrangle this kitten.
Oh.
And she finally did it when I was leaving to come here today. And I was just like, oh my God. And I was like, I complained so much. But maybe she just wanted her and her kittens to be close to Jason and I because she went through so much to get
Aw.
them all the way to our room. That being said, if you would like a kitten and you live in the Albuquerque area, please get at me.
I wrote you a stand-up joke.
Oh, you did?
I did. I told James it. And he thought it's funny. Yeah.
I liked it, yes.
Okay. So, you know how you go camping with a
Yes.
bunch of people, and there's always that one person that the smoke just follows them.
Yes.
Albuquerque is that person.
Oh, my God.
It's like fire in Arizona, Albuquerque. Fire in California, Albuquerque. Fire in Texas, Albuquerque.
I know. It's been so smoky.
It's just like it's just like I hate my rabbits. It's like leave the Albuquerque. It's like you'll walk outside and you're like, why is it smoky? And everybody's like, oh, it's because of the fire in blank.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Colorado, anywhere. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Why can't I see the mountains today?
But Albuquerque is that person.
That's genius. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use that.
Take it.
I'm gonna
It's
take
all
it.
yours.
That's so true. So I was trying. So Danny's been asking a lot of questions, and
Okay.
the other day it was really smoking out, and she was like, "What's wrong with the sky?" And I was like, "Oh, it's smoky." And she goes, "Well, did you light something on fire? Like it's my fault."
Yeah. Yeah.
So then later in the day, so she's been asking like weird fucking questions because she's 5.
Right.
And she goes, Holly, where's the dinosaur planet? And hold on, this all ties together. I was like, well, this used to be the dinosaur planet, just the dinosaurs all died. She goes, no, that's not it. and then just walks away. And I'm like,
Okay.
all right. And so she comes back later because she didn't like my answer. She asks me again, Holly, where is the dinosaur planet? I was like, Danny, I don't know what to tell you. There is no dinosaur planet. And she goes, that's what all the smoke is from, Holly. The dinosaur planet is mad at us.
Huh.
And I was like, what did you smoke today? What's in this smoke? Like,
You should have just went Galvatron. That's where it's at.
I thought about just saying Mars. Like, is that bad parenting?
No.
Like, anybody listening, is that bad parenting to just, so she doesn't ask me any more questions?
Then you could watch John Carter from Mars and be all, see?
See?
See, it's
kind,
there.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Usually that sort of blatant lying to children is done by siblings or uncles.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
What about
So-
bonus moms?
That is true, though. James is 100% right. It's like you always have like a sibling that's like, yeah, go push that thing. It's a doorbell, and you push it, and it's like shocks the fuck out of you or something.
Where's
So-
the door? Where's the dinosaur planet? Mars.
Mars.
Oh, okay.
Or that's that thing on the floor. That's something that's candy. Lick it, and it's like a mouse pad.
My dad
Oh,
was the oldest of all of his brothers, and he one time there was a gas can, okay,
Oh,
and it
God.
was empty and it had been sitting. And his little brothers were like, if we throw a match in here, will it light on fire? And he's like, no, there's no gas in it. But the fumes had built up.
yeah. It's worse. It's worse if there was gas. It was full of gas. It'd be less
Yeah.
violent, less dangerous than if it was empty.
Well, so it exploded. Okay.
Of course.
A huge explosion. All of his brothers got the wind knocked out of them. Their eyebrows went. And in his defense, he was also young, and he said he didn't realize it was going to be so
Bad.
violent.
Yeah.
Right? Because he was like, I didn't realize that it was that bad. Right? So that happens, and my dad runs because he's like, my mom's going to kill me. So my Nana, God rest her soul, she thought, and she was like, this is the dumbest thing I ever thought. She's like, when you're a mom, you see something, like, you don't think rationally. But she thought that my dad got set on fire so bad that he just disappeared. Like, just combusted and was gone. Because she was like, there's no way he escaped this.
There's a pile of ashes.
She's like, I just see 3 of my boys laying on the ground with no eyebrows, no eyelashes, and one of my children is just gone.
Yeah. Oh man.
So then my dad decides to come home, and his plan was to pretend that he didn't know it had happened.
Of course you do. That's how shit works when you're a
And-
kid. You're just like, if I just like go, what's going
Yeah.
on?
And apparently he thought his brothers like didn't survive.
That's
So
even
he's like, I'm
worse.
just gonna come home. He's gonna love that I'm telling this story. He's like, I'm just gonna come home and be like, I don't know what happened. I have been playing with Michael Jordan. So
Yeah.
he had a friend named Michael
Oh.
Jordan that he
What?
hung out with. Yes.
So he
and-
just thinks he's coming home and has his own room
Yeah.
now.
You know, like he's gonna be fine. Nana did not play around. My mothering style is straight up like, Nana, we can be
Yeah.
fun, but also like, fuck you, kid.
Gangster shit.
And she beat him black and blue, which is not acceptable now. We do not.
No,
Kendrick
no.
minimum does not condone beating your children black
No.
and blue. However, she not only thought that he had combusted and thought he was in fact dead.
Okay.
Her other children, for a moment in time, she thought they were dead. And then he strolls his dumb ass back in this house, pretending that he did not tell his little brothers that they could light this on fire. She was like, if he had come home and just been crying and upset, I
Oh, yeah.
probably would have not been so mad. And I now understand that more than anything, because one night Danny hid behind her toy box, and in my mind, I was like, somebody has stolen her.
Oh God, yeah.
That is a fun game I used to play with my mom.
Oh, do not do that to your mom. But I literally,
She called the cops so many
Oh,
times.
yeah.
I was so good at hiding.
it's not rational. Like, I was in the room next to her. I would have heard something. And then I go out in the living room. I'm like, Jason, have you seen Danny? I can't find her anywhere. I cannot find Danny. And he's like, well, she has to be here somewhere. No, she doesn't. She could have been kidnapped. It's like, were her windows open? Like, what? And I go in there, and she was so scared that same thing. She thought she was going to be in trouble. So she thinks, I'm just going to stay behind this toy box
Forever.
forever. I'm never coming out. And I see her move, because also she does this thing where I think she thinks I'm a T-Rex, where she's like, if I don't move, she won't see me. And she'll do that standing in the middle of her bedroom. I'm like, what are you doing, kid? You're not hiding this very well. But she did that, and then she like couldn't stand that still anymore, so she kind of fell over. And I hugged her, but then I was like, don't ever do that to me again. Like a voice came out of me that,
Exorcist style.
yeah, moms are crazy, man. I don't know how to explain it other than we don't think rationally.
Well, but was she cackling with glee, or was she kind of?
Oh, she thought I was gonna murder her.
Oh, but did she understand that what she did was not a good thing?
Yeah, she felt bad.
Cause see, I never got that. Like, I was laughing at my mom in tears with a police officer, and they found me because I couldn't stop giggling in the cupboard.
I mean, but how funny was your mom when she?
She was really happy that I wasn't dead and gone.
Right.
And then the police officer was really angry because it was there for no reason. But I didn't realize how, that's just how they are.
Yeah.
So,
Chris, did you ever give your mom a heart attack on purpose?
No, I was actually really good kid. I didn't do. My sister was like the bad one on that stuff. I was actually really good. I'm really trying to think if I ever gave my mom a heart attack on something. I mean, we would get on our bikes and we would ride, and if it was like near dark, you had to be back. You know?
Right.
But I'm trying to think, like, was there a time? I'm sure. Well, I mean, other than like when I was a baby and I almost died, but that's about it.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I don't remember any of that stuff, and so I don't know. I don't think so. I'm sure she's like, oh, yeah, he did, but
that would be a question, I guess, for Debbie probably.
I don't remember. So I don't know.
Also, your mom doesn't seem. Was your mom scary when she got mad?
Yeah.
Because I always think it's like the moms that everybody's like, oh, your mom's so sweet, are the scariest.
My mom, yeah, she definitely. I remember like one time I bugged her one time, and she popped me on a good one.
Oh no!
And she felt really bad about it, but like I was like, it was like that Stewie Griffin, mama,
oh yeah,
mom, yeah.
That'll drive you crazy.
She finally, got angry.
Yeah.
But I was more scared of my dad than I was my mom. My dad was the one with the belt. So
yeah. My dad was the one that was he was fun, but my mom, I'm still scared of my mom. My mom can still to this day give me a certain look, and I'm like, okay, I'll just go hide for a while.
believe it or not, I was the nice kid.
Oh my, your poor mom.
I believe it because you talk about your brother, and it's like, whoa.
That's nothing. I remember one time my brother went into a bank with a note saying that he had a bomb.
Oh my God.
Just for shits.
Oh my God, your poor mom.
Hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. He thought it was hilarious. Again, the cops are assholes about that shit.
Yeah, no, yeah, they kind of are because I mean they should be.
They're like super mean. Cops hate kids. That's all I grew up knowing.
Cops hate it. Well, I grew up with that too, but like if you walk into like a fucking bank and you're like, I have a bomb.
But he slid it to the teller as a note.
Oh my God. It's a wonder.
So classic.
Your mom must have the patience of a saint.
Also, we are very good hiders.
Oh.
You're hiders?
Yes. I mean, I remember one time my mom was mad at me, so I hid on the roof for a day.
Yeah. Oh my
Jesus.
word.
You're all sunburnt.
There's a
completely-
tree. I brought an umbrella. I was planning on just living in there until she stopped being angry.
Oh my
Well, that's like kid
gosh.
logic though, right
Yeah.
there, where you're like, if I just go hang out in this clubhouse for a while, then everything will be okay, and then they'll think I was missing, and then they'll love me.
Exactly.
Kids are.
She'll be so sorry she ever yelled at me.
I'll
Oh,
run
yeah.
away. I'll run away from home.
Live on the roof.
Yeah.
Luckily, Danny hasn't done that yet. I think she hasn't reached that age yet.
God, and then like you think about it as an adult, man, and if you would have ran away as a kid, and like knowing everything you know as an adult, you're like, what in the fuck would I have done
Yeah.
at all? Like
Right.
I'd have ate out of the trash, and then the cops would have picked you up immediately,
Yeah.
probably.
Plus, your parents would call. You would end up on a milk carton or something.
Sure. As you
Everybody
should.
would be looking for you.
You're picked up instantly because you're trying to steal like a candy bar. I'm hungry.
Right. Yeah, you're trying to eat candy as like a meal all
Right.
the time.
Danny would just eat cotton candy.
I just want to say this real quick as a side note. Twizzlers candy are trash.
Not the ones that come on Halloween.
Yeah, those
No,
are good.
all right, agreed. Okay, I will take it back.
It's like a mix of the pull and peel and the
Ugh.
regular Twizzlers
so
that
good.
they do.
But
Regular Twizzlers, I will agree though.
okay, so we go to the
Trash.
movies on Friday, and like we go to Circle K before to stock up on candy because you can take whatever you want. Dude, it's so cheap. It's like $22 a car for up to 7 people.
What?
Yeah, and you could take your own food, and then they had food trucks. So we stop at Circle K, who doesn't have Red Vines, only has Twizzlers. So I'm like,
I love red vines.
So I just buy the Twizzlers, and I didn't even open them till today. And I start eating them, and I'm like, this just tastes like plastic.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is the most plastic candy I've ever had in my life. And I'm sorry if someone listening is like, that's my favorite candy. It's like, my mom loves them.
I used to.
I just can't do it.
I like the ones on Halloween though.
That's the special time. I
that
don't know
is,
why.
and you're right. And I've had those. And
I
for
think
some
it's
reason-
literally a mix of pull and peel
Yeah.
and the regular one.
I think they're just fresh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But-
Yeah.
But I did have on Friday night, we were in Founders, and they were like, does anybody want a Fun Dip? And I was like,
Oh
you
my
have
God.
Fun Dip? And they make them now where you get a stick and a flavor. And so back when I was a kid, Fun Dip was grape, cherry, and lime.
Yeah.
And then you got 2 sticks.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Too.
get the big. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
remember that.
So now they have like watermelon, they have like mango, they have all this fucking shit, right?
Wow.
But I just remember getting that stuff. It's like, if you don't know what Fun Dip is basically packets of Kool-Aid.
Yep.
And then 2 sticks made out of sugar that are stuck together somehow. And you lick the stick and you dip it into the powder and then put it in your mouth.
It's like sugar and chalk
But
mixed
then-
together.
But then
With
you,
a stick.
I think the stick is the best part.
It is.
But see, then you get tired of eating the Fun Dip and you just take it, pour it into your mouth like it's a dip
Mhm.
on the side, and it just eats your teeth away. But those were the best. And like, so I had one Friday. I'm going to tell you, still amazing.
Do they sell them at El Rey now?
I don't think so. They just had them.
Oh.
Because I asked, I said, can I get another one? And they're like, no, we only had so many. And I was like, are you guys selling them? And they're like, no. And I was like, well, where do you buy it? What the fuck did you get them? Now I'm addicted. Where are these things? Where are they?
I just
Yeah.
heard this and I'm like, my pregnant brain is like,
Where
my-
are
Is that like this? I
Eat it.
just randomly found this, so I had to buy some.
Right, right.
what is it?
I have so many packs
Big
of that
League
now.
Chew?
I have Big League Chew unopened in the house like crazy,
Oh my god.
which I love it though. But it's like, every time I go, like they'll throw me a pack and they're like, here you go, thanks. I'm like, all right,
If I liked gum,
yeah.
Oh man. They got me addicted to this Snickers chocolate milk.
Oh,
what?
Because the first show back to Inside Out, I walked in and Brandon just had one. And then, and you can't find them everywhere. But I found
They
out
do have them over there. Yeah.
they have them there. But I found out that I can't drink that. They make me so sick now. So, but I think about them at least twice a day. Thanks, El Rey.
Right. Someone in the chat said, laugh my ass off, a bomb. And then they said, just a note, I swear.
Oh my
I've
God.
never met, that's the crazy thing too, is I've never, I didn't live in Albuquerque when your brother lived here. So I've never met your brother, Smiley. So I don't know. I just know the stories that you would tell and Billy would tell. And who else?
I don't know. I mean, everyone in that age group
Yeah.
or range knew him. He was famous. He was Albuquerque famous.
He was Albuquerque famous, which, definitely know. Anyway, I think we've done enough damage, yeah?
I think so too.
So do you guys, Holly Ann, do you have anything to promote?
I do. Tomorrow night, not at Inside Out because Inside Out is closed. We're going to be at the El Rey for Idiot Revolution. And so I don't know where in the El Rey, but I'm going to say probably get there on time or early.
Yeah, because if it's upstairs, it'll be very limited.
Yeah. So just get there. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to promote, which is exciting because
Yeah.
for a year I had literally nothing.
Right. James, what do you got going on?
Coming up here on June 24th at the Launchpad, I'm really happy about this, is the Indigo Hip Hop Showcase. Got 10 MCs and one of my friends, DJ Low Key, and Codebreaker will be there. This is going to be like a great time for the Albuquerque hip hop community, since its last year's been kind of rough.
Yeah, it's been pretty rough on it.
So looking forward to that. June 24th at Launchpad.
Nice. Let's see. July 17th. I say it like Tom Brokaw. July 17th. I did a really good Tom Brokaw impression last night. I was like,
Nice.
let me see if I can do it. It's like, they were on the freeway and they were traveling down the highway at a high rate of speed. That's my Tom Brokaw.
Wow.
But July 17th, we are going to have a 15-year anniversary show for 10 Drink Minimum. We will be doing it here live outside of the studio, outside of this wall over here. I'm going to, definitely put over some sort of shade for everyone. We actually need to talk to Sarah Kennedy as well. I want to see if she'll open
Oh, okay.
and then maybe host it. I guess, I don't know. Not host the show, but
Yeah.
host the who else do you think would open?
Oh, I don't know.
Royal won't be in town.
Oh, yeah,
so.
Royal's gonna be out of town because he hates us.
Yeah, what an
obviously.
a-hole. And
He
you'll,
didn't even ask his friend to get married on a different day. So.
I know. How dare he? But anyway, it'll be our 15-year anniversary. We're gonna have alcohol. We're gonna have comedians, and then that's also the 24-year anniversary of Launchpad that day.
Wow.
Yep.
So they said they're gonna have 24 hours of music, which I don't understand how that works because you can't have music after 2. But we'll find out. So we're probably gonna do it from 6 to 8 p.m. and then maybe go check out Launchpad a little bit after, or 6 to 9 p.m. here or whatever. Something. My parents will be in town. It'll be good. So
we'll be rolling through downtown as a crew, so you might want to get out of our way.
our posse, get out of the way. Move. Get out the way. But that's exciting. So probably in the next month, I'll be put up. If you haven't liked our Facebook, definitely, or our Instagram at 10 Drink, I'll be posting pictures from the last 15 years on our social media to kind of ramp up to that. So very exciting.
Exciting.
Also, I forgot about this. We will still send you a gift. No one's claimed this yet. A gift
Right.
package for the first person that sends in a screenshot of me in Army of the Dead.
Right.
I'm there.
Or from those that wish we did.
Oh yeah, if you can find me, I haven't even seen that, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
may or may not
Yeah.
be on screen
And I'll give you a hint. He's probably, if he's in it, he's in the first 20 minutes.
of
'Cause there's
both movies.
There's not many actors after that.
Right.
So yeah, so add us on all the social media sites. Usually we're here live on Saturdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Also, I want to go ahead and say, let me find the website. I'll have to go on mine. Bell's Brewing is still doing feeding New Mexico families through pantries. So that if you buy Bell's beer by the case in the store, you're helping families get fed, or you can go to their, let me find the site here. Or if you go to any of the stores where they're selling it, there's a QR code and you can actually donate directly. But Bell's will donate to the storehouse. If you buy a case of beer, they will donate.
They match it, right?
Let's see here. This is not this. Oh, I think for every case of beer, it's 10 meals for 10 meals. So let me find the storehouse one. I think it's this one. No. Okay, so yeah, Bell's will donate 5 meals for every 12-pack purchase. That's actually great.
And 10 meals for every case.
So I was right, 10. But if you go in the store and you buy beer, you can also scan the QR code and you can actually donate that way, and they will match whatever you do up to a certain amount. But so definitely help out the storehouse and Bell's Brewing. And but other than that, for sure, add us on all the social media. Sorry we started late today, but that's just how it goes sometimes. And There's Ming Chen. Yay.
Hey, me.
Hey, Ming. And my mom said, great. Ming says, hells yeah. He'll be here in a couple weeks.
He will.
Let's promote that.
Nice.
On a couple weeks on the show, we will have Ming Chen here
And he'll be in studio.
in studio. So, and we're going to try, I'm going to try to see if Ming can get us to party with Zach from Saved by the Bell. Mark Paul Gosselaar. He's going to be here.
Oh, my God.
What's his name? Zach Morris. Yeah.
I'm going to have to keep my pregnant ass awake. to
Oh,
do
man.
this stuff.
That'd be
I'm gonna
cool.
Lots of
try.
naps.
I don't know if he's going to come on the show, but I mean, we can go out and party with him for sure. Maybe
You guys can.
we could try.
I'll just be the weird pregnant lady at the bar.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's okay with that.
right.
I'm sure it's not the first time.
Sure, it's not the first time, but so that's coming. So yeah, so we're gonna Ming Chen in a couple weeks, literally like 2 Sundays from now, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So Smiley and I are definitely drinking today, and you should as well. But always remember,
Never get too drunk to chirk 10drinkminimum.com.